Join us as we put the realistic versions of comic book heroes to the test against the classic counterparts. Let's see who really stands up in this showdown. Comic book heroes have been a staple of popular culture for decades. And over time, they've undergone significant transformations, from their origins as larger-than-life figures to more grounded, humanized characters. The evolution of comic book heroes is a reflection of our changing values and expectations. In this video, we're going to explore the difference between classic comic book heroes and their modern, realistic counterparts.
Balancing superhero powers with realism is a delicate task. On one hand, you want your heroes to be human and relatable, but on the other hand, you need them to be extraordinary enough to justify their superhero status. This debate is crucial for character development and audience connection. When done right, it can lead to complex, nuanced characters that resonate with readers. But when it's mishandled, it can result in characters that feel either too powerful or too weak.
In recent years, there's been a trend towards making superheroes more realistic and accessible. This shift towards realism can be attributed to the changing taste of modern audiences, who crave for mature, complex storytelling. The question is, do these changes make the characters more or less appealing? Do they sacrifice too much of the classic superhero magic in pursuit of realism? These are the questions we'll be exploring today.
The challenge of balancing realism with superhero powers is further complicated by the need to stay true to the character's core identity. You can't simply strip a character of their iconic powers or traits without losing the essence of who they are. And yet you need to make them relatable and human enough for audiences to connect with them. It's a tightrope that comic book writers and artists walk every day, and it's not always easy to get it right.
One of the most iconic superheroes of all time is Spider-Man. Really hard to argue that. In his classic incarnation, Spider-Man was a nerdy teenager who gained incredible powers after being bitten by a radioactive spider. That was his appeal. He was like one of us. He was a teenager. He was a hero who struggled to balance his superhero life with his personal life, all while fighting crime and villains. In more modern interpretations, Spider-Man has become a more nuanced, complex character with a deeper exploration of his emotional struggles and his personal relationships, especially with women.
Yes.
Thank you.
Another example is Iron Man, aka Tony Stark. In his classic form, Iron Man was a billionaire playboy with a suit of armor that made him virtually invincible. In modern interpretations...
The Invincible Iron Man?
Yes, that one.
That one.
Tony Stark has become a more vulnerable human character, struggling with PTSD and personal demons. His armor, too, has undergone significant change, becoming more advanced and sophisticated.
We should do one comparing their movie characters to the comic book characters. Coming soon. The X-Men are another classic superhero team that has undergone significant changes over the years. In their original form, the X-Men were a group of teenage mutant, not turtles, fighting for acceptance and equality in a world that feared and hated them. In more modern interpretations, the X-Men have become a more diverse, complex team with a deeper exploration of the individual struggles and personal relationships.
But perhaps the most surprising or controversial transformation of a hero is that of Superman's cousin, Supergirl. In her classic form, Supergirl was a cheerful, optimistic hero who fought crime and injustice with her incredible powers. In more modern interpretations, Supergirl has become a more complex, nuanced character, struggling with her own identity and purpose. Her powers, too, have undergone significant changes, becoming more advanced and sophisticated, like Iron Man's armor.
Apparently, everyone's becoming more advanced and sophisticated, except for the two of us.
What's interesting about Supergirl's transformation is how it reflects the changing attitudes toward femininity and power. In her classic form, Supergirl was often depicted as a damsel in distress, relying on her male counterparts to save her.
Very much so.
Yep. In modern interpretations, she's become a more independent, self-sufficient hero, capable of holding her own against any threat. Any threat.
Any threat.
Yeah, dark side, doesn't matter. Any threat.
In conclusion, the evolution of comic book heroes from classic to realistic versions is a reflection of our changing values and expectations. By balancing superhero powers with realism, comic book creators can create complex, nuanced characters that resonate with readers. Whether you prefer the classic iconic heroes of their modern realistic counterparts, there's no denying the impact that these characters have had on popular culture. They basically they're our modern mythology. They shape us as individuals.
Yep.
If you like what you just saw, please think about subscribing to our channel. Also become a member. Membership, you get some privileges. You get to watch videos that no one else gets to watch. You get to even pick the videos that we do. So check out our membership button. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to comment below, like, share, subscribe. Hopefully you have a favorite hero transformation that you can share with us. And if there's any other videos you'd like to suggest, become a member. You can suggest them to us. Love what you collect.
Collect what you love.
Thanks for watching.